Good morning, welcome to another vlog. It is Saturday morning and we are up very early. I think it's like 6:40 in the morning. I think I woke up at like 5 already, but anyway, and I'm getting ready because I'm gonna go for a walk at the beach this morning with a friend. So normally I won't like leave the house this early on a Saturday morning, but I can do this early because I don't want to go like later at like 10 when the masses are there. So I woke up early and I put my clothes on. So I just have some like black leggings, like gym leggings, and like a hoodie or like a sweatshirt thing because I think it might be cold at the beach. Obviously, when I checked the weather like earlier, it was like 12 degrees, so I mean it's not that bad. So hopefully it gets a little cooler, and then we most probably will go for like coffee afterwards or something like that. So yeah, I'm just getting ready and I thought you could spend the morning with me. There's not a lot happening after that, but there's something I'll tell you a little bit later what we're going to do when we get back, if the load shedding allows us to, because we are back on stage, whatever that is, and I feel like we constantly have load shedding. And even though we have like an inverter and those things for majority of our stuff, I don't use the oven when we have load shedding. So when I want to use the oven, I need to kind of like wait until we have some time. So I will share that with you now. I just want to get ready so that I don't stress about being late, because being late is like, it's like a no for me. I don't like to be late. I don't like when other people are late. So I'd rather get up early and be somewhere early, and I'll wait. I'm happy to wait for others if I have to, but I don't want others to have to wait for me. So let's get ready and then we'll share something that we're going to do when we get back from our walk. Obviously, you know, I've always used like sunscreen religiously every morning. It doesn't matter if it's raining, if there's sun or anything like that. But now that I use tretinoin, I really have been amping up my sunscreen game, just because obviously my skin is now even more sensitive. So I try to put as much sunscreen on like as I possibly can, because I'm not keen for any sun damage, especially if using tretinoin is basically the whole point in terms of making my skin look better, you know. So anyway, I apply a lot of sunscreen. Also, it is a really good base for my like tinted serum or foundation or whatever I use that day. So I kind of like to have it all juiced up, because I feel like then anything you put on top of this layers a little bit nicer and isn't so drying on my skin. But let me just rub this in because it won't take forever. Anyway, I'm just going to use this Maybelline Skin Tint because I have not actually, since I started on tretinoin and just in general, since my skin started feeling better, I haven't used foundation, like a full coverage foundation. I just don't feel the need to anymore. But like I said before, when I do have breakouts, I do like to have full coverage foundation on because I'm insecure. But I haven't had like a breakout in a hot minute, so because of that, I'm pretty chilled. And then I'm just gonna put some of my e.l.f. bronzer on. I do like this because this is a little bit more subtle than some of the other ones I have. Like the Wet n Wild one is a lot more potent than this one. This one you can kind of like build on, with others you kind of put like one stripe on here and it's like pretty intense. And it kind of doesn't work for me when I'm just using a tinted serum. Then I don't want to have less like intense contour situation going on. I don't like it. So and also I'm going for a walk. And then also this blends really well. This is like, it just sucks into the skin. Maybe it's the combination of, you know, the sunscreen, which is super moisturizing, and then the serum, the tinted serum, is also obviously not very drying either. So maybe it's just a combination of it all. But I do feel that this one is subtle, but you can build on it, but it also like melts into your skin really well. Then I'm just going to use my e.l.f. little multi-stick, which is, I think, for your lips, your eyes, your cheeks, whatever, but I just use it for my cheeks. And I think it's a really pretty like rosy color, and it blends again super easily. I do love my e.l.f. products, I really do, and they are super affordable. So I mean, this was, I think, 90 rand. 90 rand. I mean, it's not a big stick, but also I've now learned these sticks last you quite a while because you don't use that much product. Anyway, so I have some color on my skin now, which feels good. But you can see I have pretty dark circles under my eyes. Should have maybe put an eye patch on earlier. Okay, then I'm just gonna color in my eyelids with this e.l.f. stick. This is just like a very neutral color, so it doesn't really look like much, but it does just give some color to your lid. And then I need to actually tint my eyebrows again, but I'm using this e.l.f. like brow gel, and then there's also like a mascara, like a clear mascara gel situation, which I haven't like used really, but I do like this one to just brush up my brows, but I really need to tint them though. Okay, and then just my mascara, so I'll use the e.l.f. first and then the Maybelline afterwards. If I can get this open, there you go. So this is really great for if you want to have almost nothing on your lashes, but I mainly use it firstly because I bought it and I need to use it because I'm not going to chuck it because I'm not wasting any money. But these are really great for your bottom lashes because it's like so fine and it's not clumpy at all. So I do feel that this is a good one for your bottom lashes. And then the Sky High mascara. Okay, I'm done with skincare stuff and makeup. Just washing my hands because, as you know, I hate product on my hands. Let's not forget about my lips because my lips are still like super dry, like excessively dry actually. So I've been just walking around with my TCT everywhere, just putting on thick layers. I also really like the smell of the stuff, so I don't mind it. It smells like medicine cabinet, doctor's room, something like that. Okay, and then we need to just comb our hair. Tomorrow is hair wash day, so we are not doing anything special today. I think I'm just gonna do like a braid or something. I used to be like super scared of like wearing like nice earrings or like more like a dressier earring when I, you know, do like mundane stuff, but not anymore because I feel like it just elevates your outfit regardless if you are, I don't care if you're going to the gym or I don't know, go grocery shopping, whatever it is you do. So I'm a little bit more like bold with wearing whichever earrings I want to wear wherever I go. Also, I'm struggling to find the right hole here. The only time I don't like to wear the big ones is when I do have my AirPod Max on. It sometimes hurts when you have like big chunky earrings on. But yeah, I'm wearing this because my hair really, again, like I told you in the last vlog, looks like a wet rat. So I need to try and figure out other ways to look presentable because my hair isn't getting us anywhere. And I would like to look presentable and cute. So we're doing earrings and a little bit of makeup. Let me go show you something in the kitchen. So let me just put you down here. Okay, there you go. So, you know my massive embarrassment last week in the last vlog regarding my cookie bake chocolate chip cookie journey that was such a fail and a complete embarrassment for me. And I just also was a little bit sad because I was looking forward to having these beautiful chocolate chip cookies so I can feed Jason. And yeah, it was a complete fail, and I think I know why, but that's also up for debate because it could be various things. So we have another sheet in the fridge. I made this last night. So they're here. They've been in the fridge for how long now? Like, I don't know, say like 9 hours maybe, more or less. So it's already longer than normal, than the last time. So yeah, I don't know, we're gonna have to please just like pray that this comes out edible, nice looking, you know, the whole 9 yards, because it would really give me some of a confidence boost if it actually works. So there are 3 things I'm doing differently, and hopefully that is gonna work out for me. But one, I think I read the recipe wrong the last time and I added a little bit too much butter into my mixture, which makes me think is also why it spreads so quickly, so like intensely, is because there was too much liquid butter in compared to the flour. The ratio wasn't good. So I reread the recipe and stuff and I added less butter in. Hopefully that helps. So that's number 1. Number 2 is it's in the fridge for longer, much longer than the last time, because we are only baking this when I get back, and I might only get back around 11-12 this afternoon. So yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more like stiff, although I don't know if that is going to make such a difference. Anyway, so number 2 is it's in the fridge for longer. And then number 3 is the heat of the oven. So I am going to be a little bit more cautious in terms of the heat. I think it might have been too hot is number 1, but also I did some research in terms of what I want and what is the perfect temperature for what I want. And what I want is a cookie that is crispy on the outside but still chewy on the inside. And for that you need a high heat. So it should still be a high heat, but maybe mine was too high, maybe. And then to be cautious of not having it be too low, because if you do it at a low heat for a longer time, you get the hard, crispy cookie, which is not what I want right now. So I will just kind of, you know, look at exactly the recipe again and make sure my oven is the like perfect temperature. But yeah, those are the 3 things that I've now changed, or that I'm changing with these cookies. It's still the same recipe though, and the same method, but just some tweaks that I'm making. So I don't know. I mean, we are going to find this out together when I get back this afternoon. Hopefully load shedding permits us to do this. Then we're going to bake the cookies when I get back. So then we'll see what happens. I really hope it comes out like really tasty, because I still have a cookie jar to fill up. In the meantime, I filled the other cookie jar up with other cookies, but we still have another one that needs to be filled up, and I would love it to be homemade or home baked cookies. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. That's all we have on our list for today. I have no other plans. I want to read. I'm going to continue reading my book, and then I have some shows I want to watch, and I want to bake. That's all we have for today. But cookies are my first thing. I need to be able to do this. so that I can bake cookies for other people and make them feel happy. Because that's kind of what I would like to do. I would like to get to a point where I'm that confident that I can also give other people my treats, because I also cannot force Jason to keep on eating all my treats. So that's not fair towards him either, because I'm like, I baked you something, please eat it. I did bake him vanilla cupcakes the other night. I didn't tell him, and then when he got home I just had a full tray of vanilla cupcakes for me. But yeah, let me get going because I don't want to be late, like I told you, and then I'll chat to you when we come back. So I just came from our walk. We did like an hour walk and then we had some breakfast at Lily's, and I had the best like overnight oats with almond butter and maple syrup and banana. I only ate like half of it because it was so filling, so I'm quite full, but I decided to stop at the gym, and the reason is because I'm not driving again today. If I'm gonna be out and about right now, I would love to get everything done and then go home and basically jump into my pajamas. So I decided to stop at the gym. The only problem is I don't have like my big AirPods Max headphones, which is ideal for the gym because it has like noise cancelling, where my small AirPods don't have noise cancelling and the gym is so loud. So now I'm gonna just have to deal with the loud noise in the gym, but I'm just not willing to actually go and stop at the house and then get the headphones and then drive here again and all those kind of things. So we're just gonna make it work for now. I just want to do like a quick run, nothing like super intense. We did do like, I think we walked like 5.5k, so that was really good, but I do want to get like a more intense workout in, just because I really was bad with gymming stuff this week, so I just really need to do like a run or something. But yeah, my face looks like I just did a run because it looks so sweaty, but it's just glowy because of all my skincare stuff that I've been using lately. But anyway, I'm just gonna take this off because this top is quite thick. It's so hard not to get any like makeup and stuff on this thing. Anyway, so it was like very cold in Sea Point, very cold, but it was very, 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 very nice. It is now 10:45, so we're still morning time, but I did call Jason to ask him to actually put the cookies in the oven, because I'm scared I'm not going to be in time, and load shedding stages keeps on changing like the whole time, so I do not have a lot of confidence that I'm going to be back in time to still put the oven on, preheat the oven, do all the things. So he's baking the cookies now, so hopefully when we get back they should be done. So it's going to be a surprise to me and a surprise to you when we get back, in terms of what it's going to look like and taste like, really. So fingers crossed when we get back we have like a nice surprise. So let me head in so I can go and do a quick run. What a good run that was. It was way better than I expected. So I feel really, really good. That was a good decision. I'm gonna get something for lunch at Woolies now because we have some meat options, but I do need like some veggies or something. So I'm quickly gonna run in there, and then Jason sent me a preview of the cookies and it looks quite good, at least compared to like last week. So I'm very excited to get home to go and see what the cookies look like, and I'll show you. But he kind of said that it looks good. So let's go grab some veggies and then go and look at the cookies. This is like my chocolate chip cookie dream. It is still like squishy in the middle, but crunchy on the outside. It smells really good, and I hope it tastes good. But come on, this is like a massive departure from last week. How is it so good? I like can't believe it. I mean, look at this. It's perfect. Their shape is like, I mean, perfect. So I am so excited. Jason is like dying to taste one because I said he's not allowed to touch it before I don't show you guys. So I think we should break one open just to see, and then I'll give it to him. But yeah, it's the squishiness inside with like the chocolate chips still in there. It's the perfect cookie in terms of what it looks like. So I'm gonna let him taste when he gets back. He just went downstairs because I'm gonna bake the next batch. I'm just waiting on him to give me some more wax paper. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do the remainder of the dough because I had some left and the oven is still like warm. So I'm gonna bake those. But I'm excited because they can go into my cookie jar, which is so exciting. Maybe we should put these in because they are completely cold. So I still have some Chips Ahoy left in here. So you just move this over here. And then put that in. I mean, this is the dream. So I don't know which one of the kind of remedies that I tried of the three is what did the trick. Maybe it's the combination of all three, but now I know perfectly how the recipe works, what doesn't work. So I am pretty stoked for my chocolate chip cookie era coming. I'm gonna make people chocolate chip cookies. I'm so excited. So now I have some more cookies in my jar, which is super exciting. And then when I bake the rest, I will add them to this jar. But this is super exciting. So, I mean, massive success. I'm so happy. I don't know why, you know, making cookies. Why did Jason kind of played with my hair now? He made a knot. I don't know why cookies make me so happy, or the fact that I actually succeeded at something that I'm normally pretty uncomfortable with. I don't know. But I'm so happy. I did bake the second round of cookies and they are beautiful, and I'm just waiting for them to actually cool down. But I'm thinking, because I remember we bought like a tin at Levain Bakery in New York City with like their original chocolate chip cookie, which is what they are famous for. And I remembered we had the like tin because we paid extra for the actual tin, but I was like, this is such a good like souvenir to take home. And we, you know, the cookies were amazing, and we had it in Washington DC. We bought some in Georgetown as well. And yeah, so it was like such a like nostalgic like feeling now when I like remembered we have the jar, and that's kind of why I bought the jar. So now this is perfect because I do feel like my cookies, it's not Levain like standard, but it's gonna be there soon. I feel like we are very much en route. So the second batch of cookies I'm gonna put in my Levain container. So this is what it looks like. It's such a beautiful like blue like cookie tin. So it kind of just says like New York City and you know when it was established. And they were just, it's like this minute, very small, almost like hole in the wall bakery. But it's like, if you know, you know, if you've ever been to New York City, this is maybe one of the most famous cookie, you know, like bakeries. And it says it started in 1995, so it's been there for quite a while. Anyways, so I'm going to just line it with some wax paper when the cookies cool down, and then I'm going to pack it in there, and then it's like a whole experience. Okay, so they've cooled down, and I put some wax paper in here, and I packed all of it in here. So I mean, look at that, it's like the perfect tin and the perfect cookie. And also, just FYI, Jason tasted a cookie, the one I broke in half, and he said best cookie, not Levain. He said that's the best chocolate chip cookie he's ever had, but homemade, it's the best I've ever made and the best he's ever had. So that's really good. So he took another one, and then I said he needs to stop because there'll be none left to show you and to put in my tin. But this is my dream. So I'm going to put my lid on, and there you go, homemade cookies. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video now here because I am just in my heaven now, in my cookie heaven now. So I don't think I'm going to do anything for the rest of the day. I think I might take a shower because went for that walk and then went to gym, so I would like to take a shower now and just get into some comfy clothes. It's also pretty chilly today. I mean, it was really cold in Sea Point, and it's also now pretty chilly, so I would like to put something warm and cozy on, and then maybe make some warm tea or something to drink, and then maybe watch a movie, something like that. It's like apparently going to rain a little bit later, so that's kind of the vibe. But thank you for spending Saturday morning with me, or up until 1 o'clock specifically. I am so happy, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.